Hey guys, what's going on? Ben here with EDC Blades. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're doing well. Before I get started, if you guys could please just go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps my channel out and it really helps us grow. So a couple weeks ago, I did a video on the 3-pocket knives that have impressed me the most since I started the channel. So I figured I would just go off of that, and today's video I'm going to do the 3 fixed blade knives that I have enjoyed using the most. This is not just going to be my 3 most expensive knives. This is going to be the 3 knives that I use the most and just enjoy using them. So number 1 on the list. Now I did get this knife before I started the channel, so I don't know if that voids it. I hope not. But it is the Benchmade Hidden Canyon Hunter. This is a wonderful knife. It's small. It's 6.5 or just under 6.5 inches. The blade length is 2.8 inches. It's the S30V steel, so it's not going to corrode. It's going to retain its edge. It's a really sweet knife. I love the wood grips. It's a really cool knife. It's light. I think Blade HQ has this on their website for $180. I want to say I paid right around that. It's just a really cool knife. It's still super sharp. I probably have sharpened it a few times, but I love it's got jimping on the back for your thumb. It's a wonderful, wonderful, cool knife. The only downfall to this knife is the sheath. Now I did see that there are some aftermarket sheaths out there for it, but it's got this button on here, and when I scout carry the knife, it's hard enough when you scout carry to get the blade back in the sheath, but then you gotta try and get this button on there also, and it really just turns into a two-man job, and it's a hassle. Even carrying this on my left front hip for a cross draw, my belt gets in the way of the button, so it's hard to get out, and then it's hard to get back in. So it is a little annoying, but it hasn't stopped me from carrying the knife. Like I said, I love this thing. It usually ends up in my pack as a second fixed blade in case something happens to the first one. Or, if the family's out hiking or camping or something, I'll try and slip this into my wife's pack just so she can also have a fixed blade, and then I get to carry another fixed blade if I want in my pack. So, number 1 on the list for my favorite fixed blade knives, the Benchmade Hidden Canyon Hunter. Okay, so the second knife on my list is my Essie Izula. I really like this knife. It is intended as a neck knife. I don't like carrying things around my neck, but I really like this knife. It's the 1095 steel. It's light. It's small. It's a nice compact knife. You really don't even know what's on you when you're carrying it. I did upgrade the sheath to the Armitage sheath for this. I prefer a cross draw carry versus a vertical carry. I did like the sheath that the Izula came with. It only did vertical carry. You couldn't change it to do a horizontal carry, and so for that I really wanted the Armitage for horizontal carry. One of the things that really drew me to this knife is I love Essie. They're a great brand, and they're all reasonably priced. And for this Izula on Blade HQ, they have it for $71 right now. I'm pretty sure I paid less than that. I want to say it was closer to the 50s and 60s. But it's just, for that amount of money, this is a great backup knife. It's a great, even a primary, if this is all you have, it's not the end of the world. You can use this for almost anything. Comes out of the box sharp. I did a review on this knife. It's an amazing knife. I love the black coating on it. It's a wonderful knife. They do make aftermarket grips that you can attach to this. I didn't feel like doing it. I like the way it feels like this, and that it's just so compact and just a quality knife. Now this knife, it beat out the Bradford G Cleaver. I really like the Bradford G Cleaver. It's a super sweet looking knife. It's comfortable. It's got a little heft in it that the Izula doesn't have. And the price tag isn't really that much more expensive. I want to say it was like $20 more than what the Izula is listed for now. But the only reason this didn't win is because of the sheath. The sheath is meant to be worn as a neck knife. I tried a couple different belt clips on this thing and nothing really fits it well. I didn't see any aftermarket sheaths for this one. Maybe if there was one, that I liked and worked as well as the Armistice on the Izula, this would be more in the running. But again, like a super sweet knife, but just the sheath, I don't like the sheath. You guys hear this dog barking, right? Ridiculous. All right, so that takes us to the third knife on my list, and I don't think this is going to be a surprise to anybody. The Winkler Knives Crusher. This knife is frickin' amazing. So the reason I went with the Crusher over the Blue Ridge is basically the blade length. I really love the chisel pommel on the back here and the sculpted grip. I mean, this thing is just beautiful, super comfortable, and it's like it's got finger grooves, like custom made to my hand. This thing is just, it's perfect. I love this thing. It has handled everything I've done with it. Yes, I have babied it, but only because I haven't had to use it. I did do some whittling with it when I was on vacation in Tennessee. I carried it pretty much all the time when I was down in Tennessee. It's a really cool, beautiful knife. A lot of times I hear about the price on these Winklers. Yes, they're expensive. If you don't have to pay secondary prices, because the market for these things and the hatchets and the tomahawks is very expensive now. So if you can get it for retail or very close to retail, it's still a lot of money. But I feel like with Winkler knives, you get what you pay for. And another thing I've gotten in my reviews was quality control, I guess, from Winkler. These are the only two Winklers I have so far. And they're perfect. They both came out razor sharp. I've used them, I've cut boxes, opened boxes, whittling. I use these things a lot. And they're still super sharp, still great knives. I highly recommend them. I think they're amazing. If you like these Winklers, make sure you check out my next video. I'm gonna be unboxing something, and I'm pretty stoked about it. I think you guys are gonna like it, and I'm very excited about it. So, all right, so there they are, the three fixed blade knives that have impressed me the most since I started my channel. The Benchmade Hidden Canyon Hunter, the Essie Izula, and the Winkler Knives Crusher. All beautiful knives. Highly recommend any of them. As always, thanks guys for joining me. I do appreciate your time. If you could please help the channel out by hitting the like and subscribe buttons. And also, if there's something you think I should add to the list, or if there's something you'd like to see me review in the future, please comment below. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Again, I appreciate your time. I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you very much.